So the Texans beat the Jags 24-20. CJ Stroud 27 for 40, 345 yards and 2 touchdowns. Nico Collins was their leading receiver again. I ain't gonna lie, Nico Collins looking like he might be a bad boy. Maybe a bad boy this year. 12 receptions for 151 yards and 1 touchdown. Of course, we're gonna start with Nick first because this is his team. So, how do you think your team did? And give him a letter grade.
We improved from last week. We did damn well. We touched on a few things, still giving up crazy penalties. 5 yards, 10 yards, holding on defense, holding on offense. We just can't seem to keep our hands in our damn pockets. So next week, maybe we need to be blocking with our hands behind our back and probably block with our chest. But shit, that still would be a problem for Larry Tunsil because he like to roll out his stance. So in this case, I don't know, man. Like a B plus. It's no better than last week. That's what they get from me, to be honest.
So you going plus?
I gotta go B plus because we still dealing with the same problems. Like you still got the running game isn't.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be professional. That boy took a people. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nick. My man, Nick Bow.
Man, if he say his team was a B plus, they was a B plus.
Hold on, right? So I don't argue with foolishness, right? We held Trevor Lawrence with his inconsistent passing to 169, right? Under 169. Last week we got carved. Oh. At the end of the day, this is still an NFL quarterback. I don't care how you slice this cake. You put him in front of your Cowboys, like will he do the same thing? Will he perform the same? Probably so.
We'll see November 18th.
So the main point that I'm getting at, rather he wants to laugh at the grade or not, it's improvement from last week. We got blew out. We still passed the ball greater than we did last week. We came out. We still played defense. We stopped the run. We did exactly what we wanted to do. We held the box down. So it's like, rather he wants to accept the grade or not, that's the grade. That's just what it is. Now, it's a conference game. I don't know what you expect. A blowout, I guess. You don't get that. It's the same thing that you look at when you watch the Giants and the Cowboys. You want it to be a blowout. Yeah, but that's what it's going to be. It was a close game. It was a nail-biting game, bro. All right.
All right.
I watched the same game yesterday that I watched doggone Monday. It wasn't no difference, bro. Y'all did not dominate that game. If you think that y'all dominated that game and y'all and them dudes is piss poor, y'all in for a rude awakening, and we gonna smack the shit out y'all. Come got doggone next month or the month after that,
November 18th. So, LD, you was laughing. You know, Nico said he gave the Texans a B. So,
he didn't say no B.
B plus. B plus. Okay, he gave him a B plus. So, what you give the Texans yesterday?
it tickled me. He's such a homer. Ain't no way you can watch that game and say B, in my humble opinion, and you can say them boys played a B plus game. I'm gonna be real. They played C plus football. They had a passing grade. Y'all are too talented to play that game the way y'all played. Bro, y'all had at least 14 penalties. How in the hell you get a B plus out of that? Y'all did y'all thing. And before the game even started, I gave y'all grace and said, hey, so the divisional game is going to be closer. I'm expecting the Jaguars to get out their own way and win the game. Hey, they didn't show up in the last 2-3 minutes. The better team prevailed. I think y'all an A plus team. I really do. But y'all played a C plus game yesterday. So I just laughed at your grade because it's like you ain't being real with yourself right now. I get it. Like you have so much. Okay. What's the word I'm looking for?
Fandom.
What you say?
Fandom.
So much fandom.
Let me ask you.
Your eyes are blurry right now. You can't see past your fandom. And I get it. It's hard to be.
Ask a legitimate question, bro. Those penalties. Those 14 penalties circulated between 3 players, maybe 4 or 5. It's 22 on both sides of the ball. So if it's a group project, and I know you got a couple boneheads in the group, I can't give you an A-. CJ played his ass off. Nico played his ass off. Derek Stingley played his ass off. Lassiter played his ass off. Jalen Petrie played his ass off. I mean, if you don't believe it, go look at the stats. It's all left for you to look at.
I don't care about no stats. I know what I seen, and you know what you seen because your ass was in your feelings until 2 minutes until they scored that touchdown.
But no,
I'm telling you, if we go back and watch
the game, it's
on tape. It was gonna be
that third quarter and that fourth quarter. You was mute. You was
nervous. But I'm knowing what it was. This is how we play. If we don't have the lead, that's how we play the game. Off. That's how the game play. I was even open to pay you $80.
Okay. Look, this is my turn.
I was open to pay you $80, bro.
It's his turn. Let him finish his point. You gave your team a B. Let him finish his point, and then you can respond.
I think we ain't done yet.
But, I'm gonna let you respond. Go ahead, LD. You get yours off, and then Nico, you respond.
Like I was getting at, CJ Stroud did what CJ Stroud was gonna do. Nico Collins, that boy. Woo-wee. Last year, I like, okay, man, who is this dude out of Michigan? Like I heard of him in college, but when he came to the Texans, I'm like, God damn. Okay, let's see if he could do it again. And this boy here, he doing it again. And I ain't gonna lie. I thought CJ Stroud was capping when he was like, say, man, bro, he like another Andre Johnson. The way he physical and he go get that rock. Man, he might not be as big as Dre, but he physical and he make plays. After play, after play. He is consistent. I think he's gonna be a top 5, top 10 receiver before it's all said and done. And that's my take. C+ game. Y'all need to clean up them penalties. 14+ penalties. That's insane, dog, for an NFL game.
Nico, you got a rebuttal before I give my grade?
My rebuttal is this. He opened the bet at 50, and I said I don't want it. And the game went on. He said, "Give me 80." And
you didn't want to bet. It's on stream. You didn't want to bet.
I put.
You didn't want to bet until y'all got the ball back.
That's true.
I bet way before. Go look.
No, you didn't. You didn't want to bet until y'all got the rock back.
Okay. Even then, if that's the truth.
Come on now.
Hold up. Offense still got to play offense. We gave up 2 to 3 drives. We didn't do nothing. You felt confident with that. Even with us having piss poor offense at the time, I was still open to the bet. So again, you saying
you wouldn't.
But
it's
I
all
know.
tape.
Hold up. I know how we play. That's how we play football. At the beginning of this game, what was my score prediction? 24-17. It is a 3-point difference from what I said. I knew what was up.
I said 24-17 as well.
Okay, so we was watching the same game. You knew who we was gonna watch. At the end of the day, I know we beating the Jaguars. They just like the Texans, bro.
Here's the thing. This is what I'm getting at, Nico. How it looked it looked like y'all just expected the Jaguars to roll over. It didn't look like y'all came out there prepared at all. Defense, y'all gave us some plays y'all normally don't give up. Offensively, y'all was lackadaisical.
What game
y'all weren't playing disciplined football.
What games you been watching?
3 players was locked in the entire game.
Big brother,
Nico,
what games?
Petrie, CJ. Mm-hmm. And I told you what the Jaguars need to do is run the ball. In the second half, what did they start doing? Running the ball and taking it out of his hands, out of Lawrence's hands. Because he is a screw up. He is Mr. Can't get right.
Right, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like he is not accurate at all. So, like I said, as long as the Jaguars run the route, because they was at halftime, they was averaging 6 yards a carry on y'all, bro.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask this before we make it to the next point. You said that we were giving up plays on defense that we shouldn't have gave up yesterday. But if you watch these Texans game, I feel like you've been watching them because you have a strong opinion every week, then you would know that we gave up big plays against Richardson and the Colts. We gave up hella plays up against the Minnesota Vikings. We gave up those same plays yesterday, but they just weren't complete passes. So in terms of you saying like the defense need to play, that's what the defense is about, bro. Like I said before, it's a cover 2 shell. So if you are playing a quarterback and that pressure is not being applied on the edges, he's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to be surgical. We made him make passes and he just didn't hit them. That's just our defense, though. Our defense.
And like I said yesterday, if they hit on one or two of them plays, or if Lawrence was better than what he put on film yesterday, y'all would have lost that game, kid.
And let me
because
tell
they
you,
was getting behind y'all defense.
That's true.
Multiple times.
Let me bring it into my grade because y'all didn't got y'all's off. So let me give my grade. Then you can go. Then we'll go to the next topic.
And I just want to tell you something when you finish because I just got one. I got one phrase.
All right. So, okay, Nico, you gave a B. You gave a C plus. I gave a C. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gave him a C because first of all, y'all defense was what I'm gonna say this before I say this. It wasn't too bad. Y'all defense gave up 158 total yards. And then y'all gave up 169 total yards passing, which is it's really not bad. You know, neither one of them is not over 200 yards. But I will say this. I feel like the Jags could have low-key beat y'all yesterday. If Trevor Lawrence could have connected with Brian Thomas on at least 2 or 3 of those that I seen him miss, I think they beat y'all yesterday. I seen Jalen. You say Jalen Petrie. I seen Jalen Petrie getting beat yesterday. He got beat twice. I seen them get beat twice.
A couple of times.
Like I said, I feel like if Trevor Lawrence was able to connect on those, I think the Jags would have got y'all yesterday. And I'm being honest. And back to what y'all saying about discipline, y'all defense is not disciplined. I don't know what's going on with Laramie Tunsil, but y'all need to knock him upside his head because he killed 2 of y'all scoring drives in that fourth quarter. 2 of them. He went out in the first half because he was injured. He came back and killed 2 of y'all drives. So, like LD was saying, like y'all defense is not playing discipline. Y'all should not have 14 penalties. And Laramie by his sub should not.
Defense don't have all them penalties though.
But listen, Laramie
meant offensive line,
huh?
No, I was telling him that you meant the offensive line.
No, I know he's not offensive line, but I'm talking about the other side of the defense too, though.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But Laramie should not be leading the league with 12 penalties by his 12. Like he's ranked number 1 for penalties in the league right now. So, like I said, I gave y'all a C. I thought that was a C performance. I feel like it should have been a blowout. With y'all defense that y'all have, y'all are a top 5 defense. Like y'all should have blew the Jags out at home. But I get it. At the end of the day, you know, it's a division game and y'all see each other twice a year. So the teams low-key do have each other figured out. But with y'all defense, I think y'all defense should have did a whole lot better. And like I said, if y'all can just clean up y'all penalties, I feel like the game could have got out of hand on both sides, honestly.
And I'm gonna say this so we can go on to the next point. I'm hearing the if hold on, let me finish. If wishes was fishes, the world would be an ocean, and I'm damn sure walking on dry land. So all that iffy, man, I'm walking on dry land. It would be more of an ocean if it was all for fishes, because fishes want more places to swim. You feel me?
By 80% ocean.
If wishes was fishes, the world would be an ocean. And now it's covered with water now. But I'm still walking on dry land. So all I'm saying is if he connected, if he did this, if he did that, if I played the lotto last week, I probably would have won. I didn't. So guess what? Every shot you don't take, you missed.
Okay, and look, I'm gonna land my plane on this. Y'all gonna get this shit cleaned up. If y'all don't get this shit cleaned up, y'all are gonna be a 9-18.
They got the Bills next week, so we're gonna see what that look like.
I'm looking at y'all schedule. Bro, if y'all don't get this shit cleaned up, y'all gonna be a 9-18.
I'm gonna say this. You was one of them haters in Raywood about 2 years ago. Whenever I told y'all the Texans look damn good with CJ Stroud coming in, we can be a playoff team. Maybe. I said we have a record to make a push or get up in there. You looked at me and said, boy, you crazy as hell. What happened last year?
I did. What happened is y'all ran across teams in the last 3 games that had major injuries. And it's supposed to be next man up, but let's just be real. When teams are having injuries, just like the Philadelphia Eagles last night, missing A.J. Brown, missing Smitty, missing their right tackle Lane Johnson. When you missing key players like that, it's going to be hard for you to go out there and get the dub. And y'all got hot at the right time, and y'all face teams that are facing that injury bug the last 3 games.
So
are we gonna keep it real or what?
Are you telling me this as an excuse? Hey, we don't control the injury plague in the league. We play football. We don't play by report. We play by football. Right or wrong. You show up and get beat down.
All right, Nico, we're gonna go ahead and move on.
Simple as that. And that's what's gonna happen,
We're
y'all, when we come to
gonna
Dallas.
go ahead and move on because we've been talking about these Texans.
We gonna bring our luggage come next month.
We gonna run this back. Remember you said that.
It's on tape. All right,
we won't have no 8 losses.
All right, Nico, tell us what the Texans can do to improve next week, and then we're gonna move on to the Cowboys.
Same thing I said last week. We gotta quit drinking the goddamn Kool-Aid. That's what's happening. And it's all made by Larry Tunsil. I don't know what the hell he got going on in his personal life, but homie ain't never rolled out his stance 5-6 times a game. And if he ain't, I'm trying to be careful what I'm saying. If he ain't causing false starts, the motherfucker holding. If he not holding, he's an eligible man upfield. And if he ain't doing it, Marblehead doing it. Kenyon Green. And if he ain't doing it, Shake Mason doing it. The only person I don't have a fuss with is the tackle Howard and our center. That's it. Those two dudes, 3-4 years in the league, just like Shaq Mason. The only person that need to be rolling out his stance is Kenyon Green, and I'm giving the excuse for that because he's young and he's trying to figure it out. He's seeing.
Oh, we're giving excuses now?
You say what?
We making excuses now?
Ain't no excuse. I'm telling you what
you just said. I make an excuse for him because he's young and trying to figure it out.
I give him the pass. I didn't say not to give him. I give him the pass for rolling out of his stance. Outside of that, homie ain't rolling out of his stance. He holding. That's what a veteran do. I seen plenty of dudes holding yesterday that was been in the league for years. When your quarterback scramble, you gonna hold. It's natural. It is what it is. On to the next one. But to roll out of your stance, that's a mental thing. He got other shit going on at home and it's bringing it to the field.
All right, y'all. So before we move to this next topic, if you are just coming in, we are doing a recap of the Texans and the Cowboys game. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this live. The way people know that we are doing this recap. All right.